Have you ever felt like you've hit rock bottom with no way out? Today, I want to share a story that proves it's never too late to turn your life around. This is the story of John, a man who lost everything to alcohol but found the strength to rebuild an empire from the ashes of his past. John's life used to be a dream. He had a loving wife, wonderful children, and a promising future. But a shadow loomed over it all, his growing dependence on alcohol. It started slowly, a drink to unwind after work, then two, then more. Soon, the bottle became his closest companion, pushing away everything and everyone he held dear. His laughter was replaced by arguments, his warm home filled with tension. The promises he made to quit were broken as often as they were spoken. The first to leave was his wife. She couldn't watch the man she loved disappear into a haze of alcohol any longer. Packing her bags with tears in her eyes, she told him she had to protect the children. He was alone, but his addiction didn't care. It just pulled him deeper. The real breaking point, the moment his world completely shattered, was the day he received the worst news a parent can ever hear. His son, who had been struggling with his own demons, partly fueled by the chaos at home, was gone. The weight of that loss was unbearable, a crushing blow that sobered him up for a moment, only to send him spiraling further into despair. John lost his job, his home, and what was left of his dignity. He was living on the streets, haunted by the ghost of the family he destroyed and the son he couldn't save. Every night was a cold reminder of his failures. He was at the absolute lowest point of his life. For a long time, he just existed, adrift in a sea of grief and regret. But one morning, as the sun rose over the city, something inside him shifted. He looked at his reflection in a dirty puddle and didn't recognize the man staring back. He was tired. Tired of the pain. Tired of the self-pity. Tired of letting alcohol write his story. He realized that no one was coming to save him. If he wanted a different life, he had to build it himself. Not for his wife, not for the memory of his son, but for himself. He had to prove to that broken man in the reflection that he was worth saving. That day marked the beginning of a new chapter. With nothing but the worn-out clothes on his back, John walked into an auto repair shop and asked for a job. Not as a manager or a salesman, but as the lowest of the low. An apprentice. The owner, a grizzled old mechanic named Sam, saw a flicker of desperation and determination in his eyes and gave him a chance. The work was grueling. His hands, once soft, became calloused and stained with grease. He swept floors, cleaned tools, and watched the senior mechanics with intense focus. Every night, instead of reaching for a bottle, he reached for a manual, studying engine diagrams and repair procedures until his eyes burned. The temptation to drink was a constant battle. The whispers of his old life were always there, especially on the hard days. But John had a new purpose. He joined a support group, sharing his story with others who understood his struggle. Hearing their stories and sharing his own became his new therapy. He found strength in their shared journey. He started saving every spare dollar, tucking it away in an old coffee can. It wasn't much at first, just a few coins here and there, but it was a tangible symbol of his progress. As weeks turned into months, John's skills grew. He was no longer just the apprentice who swept the floors. He could diagnose a tricky engine problem, rebuild a transmission, and tune a car to perfection. Sam, his boss, noticed his dedication and his natural talent. He began to trust John with more complex jobs, and soon, John became his most reliable mechanic. He had earned not just a paycheck, but respect. Years passed. John remained sober, his resolve hardening with each passing day. The coffee can was overflowing. He had saved enough. With Sam's blessing and a small loan from a local credit union that believed in his story, John took the biggest leap of faith yet. He opened his own small, one-bay repair shop. He named it Second Chance Auto. It was his second chance, and he wanted it to be a symbol for others, too. The early days were tough. He worked 16-hour days, often sleeping on a cot in the back office. But his reputation for honest work and fair prices spread through the community. People didn't just come for a car repair. They came because they heard about the man who was rebuilding his life one bolt at a time. His single shop flourished. Soon, he had enough business to hire his first employee, then another. He expanded to a bigger location, then opened a second shop in a neighboring town. Second Chance Auto was becoming a brand known for quality, service, and integrity. But John never forgot where he came from. He made a point to hire people who needed a second chance, just like he did. He hired former addicts, people fresh out of prison, and anyone who was struggling to find their footing. He didn't just give them a job. He gave them support, mentorship, and a belief that their past did not have to define their future. He created a workplace that was more like a family, where people could heal and grow. Today, John is the proud owner of a successful chain of auto repair shops spanning several states. He's a respected businessman and a pillar of his community. He has created hundreds of jobs and helped countless people turn their lives around. He never remarried, but he reconnected with his daughter, slowly rebuilding the bridge he had burned so many years ago. It wasn't easy, but through patience and consistent action, he earned her trust back. John's story is a powerful testament to the human spirit's capacity for change. It shows us that no matter how far we fall, we have the power to get back up. It's a reminder that hitting rock bottom can be the solid foundation on which we rebuild our life, stronger and more purposeful than before. His journey from a homeless alcoholic to a successful entrepreneur proves that if you believe in yourself and are willing to do the hard work, a second chance is always possible. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction or mental health, please know that you are not alone and help is available. There are resources and support systems ready to guide you. You can find links to some of these organizations in the description below. Taking that first step is the hardest part, but it's the most important one. Thank you for watching and listening to John's incredible story. If this inspired you, please like this video and subscribe for more stories of hope and resilience. We'll see you in the next one.